channel. Today is my first day of orientation for school, which is literally crazy. It's currently like 11 a.m. I woke up at 7, went to the gym, and went on a walk, and then I did a bunch of returns because I had a lot of stuff that needs to be returned, and I still have like 3 more places to go return things to, but then I got some new clothes, and today it is time for orientation. So we're gonna do our makeup while I answer a bunch of questions about Wharton, because I filmed a whole like Wharton Q&A YouTube video, but I accidentally deleted it. I talked about this on my Instagram stories last week. Like, if you follow me, you'll know. But for some reason, all my technology is like breaking right now, which is very frustrating because obviously I really wanted to share all the moving in and getting settled stuff with you all, but it didn't. It just like, it's been really a mess out here, y'all. So let me clean this brush and we'll get into some Q&A that I got on Instagram, and then I'll take you with me for my first day. Okay, so we're gonna cover the application process here, and then later today or tomorrow I'll answer more questions about actually getting settled and like Wharton itself. I'm obsessed with this mug. How cute is it? It's from Anthropology. Adorable. So basically, the first question is, where did you apply for 2+2, and what were your requirements for looking at schools when you decided to apply? So this, for me, the reason I knew that I wanted an MBA, which is not as common for people who start off in tech, and especially not as common for people to apply to when they are still in college, which is what I did. I applied to 4 deferred enrollment programs, which is when you apply as a senior in college and then you get in, and you have to wait 2 to 4 years before you actually matriculate to that school. So I started off and I did a week-long program at Harvard Business School called Summer Venture and Management Program. If you are a rising junior in college, then this is a great opportunity for you if you want to test out an MBA. I personally wasn't particularly I didn't know that an MBA existed. Like I've said before, I didn't even know that business, like there were so many jobs in business, honestly. And I found that out, and once I did, through MLT undergraduate, I was like, okay, this is definitely for me. So I did that, and my requirements for schools were that it was in a metropolitan area, that it was a pretty big social class, and that it had entrepreneurship resources. And obviously the higher the ranking your school is, the, I think, more opportunities there are in a lot of cases. And I know that might be a controversial statement, but it is important, I think, because you get a lot of opportunities from that. So that was also a factor in my decision. So I applied to Harvard, Wharton, Columbia, and Kellogg, and I got into all but Harvard. But I think that was a blessing in disguise because I really don't think I would fit in at Harvard. I've met people going there, and while I love them, we're just not the same. So yeah, I feel like Wharton was the best choice for me, and it stood out because of its Black community, rich history, proximity to New York, etc. And it became my top choice through the application process, so I'm really happy that I ended up here. So someone said, do I have advice for people who are applying for 2+2 and in those deferred enrollment programs? My advice is to have a strong story. You don't have to have a strong vision for your career, which is what a lot of people say. I think that having a strong story for why you want to apply for an MBA now is more important than you personally believing that that's gonna be how your career trajectory happens. Because everybody knows, especially these schools, that your career is probably going to change and your goals are probably going to change in the next few years. And part of having that MBA in your back pocket, that admissions, is going to help you take risks in your early career. So as long as you have a vision for why you want to go, you are going to be able to, talk about, and you're able to talk about it in interviews, you're going to be fine. My other piece of advice is that if you don't get in, it's completely fine because you always have the opportunity to apply later on, so don't stress too much about it. Additionally, you should focus on what kind of impact you're making, and this goes for everybody, as opposed to what you did or your sob story or trauma dumping or anything like that, because I think that what people ask me the most questions about in my interviews and stuff like that wasn't like, oh, where do you come from? What's your background? It's like, how did you make an impact in this industry that you were in? So think very critically, quantitatively and qualitatively about the impact that you've made in the spaces you've been in, from careers to clubs at school to internships, and have something that you contributed and took away from that experience that's very easy for you to reference while you're doing that. So I think that's important, 100%. Okay, the final questions I will answer here are, how did you study for the GRE and GMAT? I did not take the GMAT, I took the GRE because I wanted to have the opportunity to apply to other master's programs down the line, such as, like, there's a dual degree with Wharton and Harvard's Kennedy School of Government, and there's also like JD MBA. I thought I had wanted to do that. So that's why I took the GRE, but I used Magoosh, which is a self-study, and I would definitely recommend Magoosh. I really liked it, but if you are not someone who is good at self-studying, I would definitely invest in tutoring, because whether you like it or not, your test scores are very important, and the math and the verbal and that type of thing that you're going to be learning for your test, you are going to use in business school. So I would definitely recommend investing in that. If you can't afford it, Magoosh is really incredible. It's $100, I think. And then there's also Khan Academy, which is like the free option for studying for the GRE. And you just have to be really disciplined if you are going to be doing any self-study options. But I took a lighter course load during the winter of my senior year, and that's when I took these tests, and I won't lie to you, it was hell. I didn't enjoy 1 second of it, but getting it out of the way is really important. Final question here, how did you stand out in your Wharton interview? So again, going back to that impact piece, I stood out in my interview by being like a good self-aware person. I feel like that's all you really gotta do. For those who don't know, Wharton has a team-based interview, which basically means there's 5 of you, you get a scenario, you have to basically like plan something or assess a business problem together. And I did this with my group. My scenario was actually something I had done in real life for all of college that I was like the head of. It was like running a nonprofit entrepreneurial conference. So what I did was, instead of like jumping in and being the loudest person in the room because I had had experience in that industry, what I did instead was I let other people take the lead and contribute their ideas and listened. And then I brought in my experience when it was necessary. And I think that's important to do, because you cannot just being in a group setting, your opinion is not always the loudest. If you're trying to prove yourself too much, it's never the vibe. So you always want to make sure that you're being way more cognizant of what's going on around you. And then also just remembering that everybody has something to offer, not just you. So thinking about that when you're in these interviews is important. And I'd also say just root for everybody. It's not a competition. You're only in competition with yourself. There's enough room for everybody. So it's not cute to just be so, focused on yourself in all these situations. Okay, so that's all I'm going to answer right now. Then I'm about to get dressed and I'll show you my look, and we're going to head to our orientation, pick up our pen card, my new ID, and meet my whole cluster. So for reference, Wharton is about 900 students per class, and we're cut into, I think, 9-ish clusters of 90, and within that there are sections which are 20, I think. I might be wrong, I'll tell you later. But we've got that today, and we're gonna meet everybody, so let's go. Guys, I got back from our first set of orientation at 4 today, and I've had a sore throat the past few days, and it's sucked, and I just started feeling way worse. So I went to urgent care just to make sure nothing was really bad happening, and they tested me for everything and ruled everything out, and they were you just have a virus, you just need to take medication. So I decided to stay in tonight for orientation, which sucks. I know, no content or whatever. But now I'm glad I did, because let me show you what's going on outside right now. Literally the craziest storm. This just rolled in and shook me. And Jeff just went to get himself some Shake Shack. I am eating chicken noodle soup. Anyway, I got some Sudafed. I don't know what's in that shit, but it has me feeling back like myself. I was dying earlier. And I was so mad and I was afraid I had COVID, but I'm completely fine. Anyway, I'm gonna spend some time actually going through course materials and club stuff and just like really familiarizing myself with what I need to do, because what I'm noticing is there's a lot going on at Wharton, a lot going on. And if you're not intentional about what you want to do, you can really miss out on opportunities. So I feel like the reason I'm sick is because the universe is like, hey bitch, you didn't do enough research. You're not being as intentional as you need to be for how you want to spend this time. So you need to stay in instead of like just following the lead of going where other people are going. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to eat some soup and go to bed early. And then tomorrow I'm hoping this Sudafed will carry me through. You okay?
You can't even see anything.
You can't see anything. Are you all wet? Oh my god.
I was in
The whole time. Oh, look at this. This is, oh. No ma'am. Hey y'all, okay, let me not give you bonnet Lexus. You deserve more than that. Just got back from the second full day of preterm. Didn't show you my outfit on the vlog, but I'll insert my TikTok here of what I wore today. Alright y'all, it is day 2 of Wharton orientation, so let's get dressed. By the way, if you've been wanting to shop the new 2 Collective terry cloth robe, it's available now. Today is more casual, but I'm gonna keep it like smart casual. The best button downs are from Gap. This is the big one. Today we have a tech orientation, an intro to career management, which by the way, I have no idea what I want out of Wharton, and I feel like everybody else here does. I recommended the black version of these to you guys on Instagram, and literally like hundreds of you have gotten them, and you should, because they're so comfortable. I wore them in Europe for like 20,000 steps a day and they still felt good. Perfume is the YSL Black Opium. This is gonna be my perfume of the orientation. This is a Skort from Abercrombie, literally the best bag, and we're ready to go. It is 5 p.m. right now. I got back and for some reason I just felt like I needed to shower. I just feel like that's my vibe these days. Like I got outside on me, I don't know. So I showered. Today was our 2 Collective launch for this robe, the 2 Classic robe, which was really lovely. I did a whole story about it and it was really nice and I feel good about it. Things are going well, and now my apartment's a mess. And tomorrow is a really long day. We have to get there at 8:30 a.m. and that's when we start our academics, like picking classes and stuff. So I want to basically like clean up the apartment. I think that one thing about being in a 1-bedroom versus a studio is that there's more to clean because there's more stuff, because there's more spaces. And also having Jeff being here is like, we have different styles. He puts things down and then like walks away. Like it doesn't stress him out if it's sitting out or anything like that. He is a very clean and organized person. Like if he doesn't put his laundry away without folding it, like it looks like a store, but he will leave the toothpaste out with the cap sitting on the counter, and I can't do that shit. Like I'm completely fine to throw my shit in a drawer and not fold it, but I hate when things are left out where I can see them, and he's the exact opposite. So I just want to pick up. He just went on a run. I'm actually enjoying this like a little bit of alone time because I've been talking to people all day and I'm just enjoying this alone time, watching some YouTube videos, and then after I clean up, I'm gonna get started on all my emails, to collective work, getting things ready to go. So that is my plan now, and I'll give you an apartment update after I clean, but cue the cleaning montage, I guess. Okay, y'all, let's do an unboxing. I've got a couple of things to unbox today. Two are PR. This one is from NARS, which I always know because they have distinct packaging, and it makes me so happy. As you all know, NARS is my favorite makeup brand. I use almost exclusively NARS on my face, so I just always am so lucky. Ooh, love a bag. Okay, I'm not gonna yell because my throat hurts so bad. A little makeup bag. Inside we have light reflecting setting powder, and then light reflecting eye brightener. So this must go under your eyes. Nice, thank you, NARS. We'll put that in the bathroom. This is from a new clothing brand called Marie Oliver. Oh my god, this is beautiful packaging. Oh, look how beautiful that is. It's wrapped. It says Alexis, okay, card. Happy summer. We hope you love this dress from our latest collection. Our team are big fans of Two Collective. We love your self-care tips and the positivity you spread. Cheers, the Marie Oliver team. That is so freaking sweet. I love when brands give you like a little touch like that. Here we go. We'll open this up. Really cute wrapping paper. I think I chose this. So let's see which one they sent. Oh, yes, it's perfect. Okay, it's this white crochet dress. Perfect to wear for preterm. Yeah, that's adorable. I'll probably wear it sometime this week. Yes, ma'am. And then I ordered some things from Reformation. I have only ordered from Reformation one other time, but I don't know. I hear great things. I love their marketing. So let's try it. First up, ooh, I got this top. I thought it was cute because it's like black and white trim is kind of like my thing. But it's cotton, but it feels kind of like it's already been washed. It kind of feels like something you would find at Walmart from touching it. Like, it doesn't feel very high quality cotton. I'm just like a little shocked. Like, usually I wouldn't say that. I would just open it on camera and keep going, but the stitching is also like kind of off. Yeah. Oh, and like opens, and so it's like supposed to be a top, like a little peek at the top, but it fully opens, which is not gonna look good. No, you're going back. I don't even need to try it on. You going back. Sorry, babes. Sorry, babes. No. That is so weird. Because the price like that, I think that was like $38 or $48. And I got it because it was really cute, and it's definitely not giving. So we'll try that. Okay, so let's open this one, which was more stuff from Ref. You're back already?
I have to pee before my
Oh, you gymmed first?
Yeah.
I'm vlogging. Come say hi. They're taking it out? RH?
So boxes.
Oh.
Every single box.
Y'all, we up. So the pool in our building is opening on Friday. Jeff said he just saw that they're putting the outdoor furniture out, which means that it's coming, and he said it's Restoration Hardware. So these two things I got, one is just like a cute little t-shirt, and then one is another cotton item, and now that I know that it's cotton, I just don't really feel like vibing. Because we have this, the first like formal event is called Red and Blue Ball at Wharton, and so I got this blue dress from Reformation because I wanted something light blue, because I feel like red or navy just doesn't really fit in my wardrobe. So we'll try it on and we'll see how we feel about it. Same with this cute little t-shirt. Let me show you real quick. I feel like that was cute. It's do you want to see it? It says make it a double. Isn't that just kind of cute? They styled it with like jeans on the model, and I just felt like that's like a cute like going out for drinks. Okay, now I'll give you an apartment update once I clean all this up. Entryway is a disaster, and I'm waiting on a big bookshelf to come to put here, but when you come in you have the kitchen. This is sort of what it looks like. Kitchen has stayed mostly the same. My ruggable rug, and then I added this little thing here because I don't like having appliances out, so the appliances that are out are just chilling, and then I have them over here, and we're gonna hang this cocktail sign up behind it. Then I don't know if I showed you, but inside of here I got this, because this is a very weird closet to have, honestly, and I got this thing on the door which holds all of the cleaning supplies. Lovely. Then here we have the Barbie wall. So I got this adorable assortment of Barbie prints from David Paris. He does Slim Aaron's inspired Barbie shots, and he does them with black Barbies too. And I thought that was so cute, so I put them up here. However, I don't love the frames. I feel like they look a little cheap, because they are. So I want to get some cuter frames, maybe even some silver ones that look a little more, vintage inspired. But for now, they're up. And then you come into the main living space, which is almost finished besides the frame that I need for my frame TV. And we have my big old couch. And I got my art mounted, which says too much, not enough. I felt like it was really on brand. And over on the windowsill, I just have a bunch of coffee table books, some decor. The rug is from Ruggable, and I'll link everything, obviously, too. And then on this side, we have a cute little pink chair and my media console, very similar to my LA apartment, by the way, and my gorgeous fake olive tree. And I'm about to put this together. This is the Aero Mini Bluetooth fragrance thingy. I got this because Aaliyah's Face recommended it, and it's supposed to have really good fragrance, so I'm really excited. Then down here, I ended up finding space for the bar cart here. It actually fits well with the flow, even though this background is ugly. It's very annoying. Then bar stools are obviously here. They're really comfy, and they're under $100, so I would shop them if you're looking for them. These are actually counter stools, not bar stools, so just beware of that. And then here's the bedroom. Looks like Jeff didn't close his drawer all the way, but it's pretty chill in here. Don't have any art up, need to clean it, or need to get rid of the things in the corners, obviously. But over here for the dresser, this is all done. So I got this dresser from Anthropologie on major, 70% off sale. And I just switched out the knobs for these ones. And I wanted somewhere to display all the cute stuff that I picked up in Europe. So I just got these 2 cork boards that are white. And I want to continue to put things on it that I'm really excited about and that I really love. So yeah. Then here's my desk area. I honestly don't really sit here, but I got this chair from CB2. This boucle and blackwood chair. I went to CB2 and they were having a floor sale, and I got it for another crazy steal. It was $120 down from $500. So we love that. And yeah, and then I'll quickly show you the closet and bathroom. Here's the bathroom. Like I said, it all needs a little bit more zhuzhing, but I feel like I'll do that this weekend. And closet is almost fully done. I got these white ones to go up here, and I adjusted the shelves to have more space for shoes and stuff. And then all my clothes are all hung up. Then down here we have a little boucle ottoman and rug. And for my laundry, I got this guy. It has shelves, so I put all my new stuff that I need to try on here. And then on this, I got a hanging rack for things. I have my bag up there, my belt, and then extra robes. So yeah, that is the apartment update. Now I'm gonna do a little work, a little journaling, a little vibing. And I think I'm gonna start by unboxing my new Surface Pro. So I had been like researching what computer to get for grad school. I wasn't really gonna get a new one, honestly, but I had seen in the research that a lot of people were getting the Surface Pro because I don't like writing on my iPad. Just none of the paper feel thingies really work for me. So I had wanted this, and then Microsoft approached me to do a deal with them for back to school, and it just made perfect sense. So I'm gonna unbox this now, and I'm so excited. End of the third day of orientation. I fear I did not vlog my outfit this morning, but I'm exhausted and I feel terrible, but luckily we don't really have anything tomorrow, so I'm gonna give my body time to recover. It just sucks because it just feels like I'm not recovering, and like I never really have sicknesses like this. Anyway, I just wanted to end off this vlog here because this was super fun. So I'm going to start up a new one tomorrow morning, and we will do weekly grad school vlogs from here on out, and I'm so excited to share this all with you guys. And stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed for now.